I've questioned myself on occasion about what if I was in a wheelchair now? Would I still have the same faithfulness? Would I still have the same boldness? Would I still have the same testimony? And I hope that I would, because I don't feel that necessarily it's God's judgment on me. More, I feel like it's God's given me an opportunity because I have a story to tell now. Before, maybe I had one, but it wasn't much of one. But now I have a story to tell. And maybe through that story, people will listen. And maybe I'll have their attention. Hello, my name is Jerry Meek. I'm 61 years old, and January 10th, 2013, after several months of seeing different doctors, I ended up at the MD clinic in Oklahoma City, where after a month of testing, I received a diagnosis from the doctor that I had ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease. On January the 10th, it was a day that changed my life and changed my family's life. I was not prepared for a diagnosis of ALS. I was not prepared for a diagnosis of a terminal disease. I had been dealing with what I thought were back issues for over 2 years. I had sought medical advice. I had seen numerous doctors. I had taken dozens and dozens injections. I had gone to pain management doctors. I had had ablations to kill nerves. But no matter what I did, no matter how many doctors I saw, I continued to degress. I had trouble walking. I had a severe limp. I couldn't hardly raise up out of bed or turn over in bed, struggled desperately to try to walk up or down stairs, and my health was just getting worse by the week. When I received my diagnosis, Debbie and my son Jeremy and I, we headed home silently in the car. Not anybody really showing any emotions because we were all so much in shock over the news because we were not prepared to hear that news on that day. Not sure what we were prepared to hear, but not a sentence of a pending terminal disease. The things that I thought were important to me became very unimportant. And the things in my life that I had shunned to a degree that weren't important, such as expressing my faith and how I relate to other people, became vitally important. I have never had occasion to be angry at God. I, again, have never questioned Him about why am I the one who got this diagnosis. I truly believe that He's allowed me to have it so that I can change my life, that maybe through my disease, He might allow me the opportunity to change some other people's lives. Not only from the benefits of the knowledge I have in the treatment I'm taking, but also, and more importantly, through how I may impact someone in understanding that my faith is greater. Most of my life I've been a Christian, but I've never been a surrendered Christian. And that's the difference in my life today as opposed to prior to my diagnosis, is that I'm more surrendered. And I believe that through that surrender also came a boldness that I didn't have before. A boldness to share my faith, and a boldness to not be ashamed of my faith, and a boldness to tell others about my faith. I like to believe that God has a greater purpose for us, no matter what our circumstances are, that we can, through those circumstances, become better Christians and glorify Him. That is my desire, to glorify God through my illness. I want to make a difference in other people's lives. And I pray that prayer every single morning. Lord, today, allow me the opportunity to make a difference in somebody's life.